And you're very welcome back to the National Basketball Arena. We're at halftime in the Women's Division 2 final. Delighted to be joined by my co-commentator from the last game, Michael Westbrooks. Absolutely fantastic game, and Michael will be with me again for the Division 2 men's final. But what we're here really to talk about is, Michael, you've been appointed the coach of the college's international team. Great honour for you, following in your father's footsteps in a lot of ways.
Definitely, it's I learned a lot from my dad, and it's a wonderful opportunity. So I jumped at the opportunity to take it. Really,
what we've seen here today, and I'm sure that's only a portion of some of the players that are around. There's some very good quality, and this tournament is going to be excellent.
I think so. We have Luxembourg coming over, Scotland as well. And you saw from the finals earlier, we've Premier League and National League players playing on these college teams, and that's who's going to be representing the college select team is those players who are competing at a high level here in Ireland.
And for some of these guys, they will be heading off to China with the Premier League select, and then they'll be representing their country at colleges level. It's very good for them to be picking up those two accolades in such a short space of time.
Anytime you get the opportunity to represent your country, you have to jump at it. No matter if it's colleges, at the Premier League select, whatever it may, underage. It's a wonderful thing to say that you're playing for Ireland. We're representing Irish basketball, and when I was asked the coach, I said, of course, no problem.
I know you as a player always wanted to wear the green of Ireland. No matter who's coaching, no matter who's playing, you always said to me, and we know one another quite a long time, I love to represent my country. Your dad said exactly the same thing. Isaac says exactly the same thing. The whole family want to represent Ireland.
Yeah. We grew up here, my parents came over from the States, over 32 years ago. We all grew up here, went to school here, and it's who we are. We are Irish, it's in our blood. And it's, as a basketball player, it's a great opportunity, and international basketball is a high standard of basketball, and who wouldn't want to play against the best in the world?
And obviously, it's great that somebody like Martin Conroy, who's chairperson of the colleges, has looked at you and with his committee people have decided that you're the person that they want to lead our colleges into these games against Scotland and Luxembourg.
Well, I've been coaching in the colleges for the past 6 years with IT Blanchardstown, coaching the men's and women's. So I've been involved in the college game for a number of years. I played with DCU for 2 years when I did a master's there as well. So and I know, being a Premier League player myself, I understand the level it's going to be necessary in order to compete, against international teams that we're going to come up against in a couple of weeks. And so it's something I've always enjoyed being a part of.
And you've got some really good players, because players can play on this team that are not necessarily from Ireland. Is that right?
Yes, a bit like the Premier League select, we are allowed to take a couple of non-EU passport holders. Now, the level of Irish player standard is high enough, so whether I take them or not is another story. We saw a couple of Americans playing in Division 1. We have a couple of Americans playing in Division 2. It's a 2 final here. But at the same time, there's a great standard of Irish players out there as well that, it's great to see.
Michael, the very, very best of luck with the squad. I know you're looking forward to it. I know you've been thinking about it for some time, and we'll have you back in commentary for the next game.
Thank you very much, Declan. I'll see you in a few minutes.